Hi guys, Ben here. Just a very quick one. You'll have to excuse the location of where the video is being set at the moment. I'm just on the way back from flying the Syma X8C. Just had an absolute sterling flight with it there, with no issues, and I'm obviously heading back home. But I just wanted just to clarify up a few bits to do with it, and obviously you know, a couple of people have been asking me on other groups and forums and things on what my thoughts are. I noticed that the battery life is still staying the same, around 10 minutes 30, as stated in one of my other videos, which I'm sure you've probably seen by now. If not, check it out. But yeah, I get about 10 minutes 30 flight time. That hasn't changed, to be honest. I fly about once a day because I've only got the one battery, so I'm trying to get out to different locations around where I'm from, and have a bit of a fly around. Again, like I say, there's been no massive issues really in regards to what's been going on with it. I had a bit of a crash yesterday, a bit of a misdemeanor of my own behalf really. I'm not sure how it happened, but I basically have taken the legs off the quadcopter when it's mounted with the GoPro, and I've been hand flying it. And the reason why I've been hand flying it really is because, well, to be honest, with the GoPro mounted, even still at the front, again, if you want to know how to mount the GoPro, check my other videos. But yeah, the legs are in shot, so it's a bit annoying really. Every time I've got to post edit the software, post edit the footage, I've got to go through the GoPro software, as I do anyway, and then I've got to take out the legs, so I've got to zoom in, so you're always missing out on, you know, a good bit of view really on either side, because obviously the legs were in view. So what I've done is taken them off. But yesterday I went for a flight, hand took off, no problems, no issues, brought it back in, landed it, swapped it from time-lapse mode back into video mode, went to go and take off, threw it in the air, and it just hit the floor. I'm not sure how it turned off though. That's the bit that's baffling me. I caught the quadcopter by the camera, and my fingers, as far as I'm aware, didn't graze the on-off switch. So I'm a bit dubious on how that actually happened, but never mind. But needless to say, it's a very tough quadcopter. You know, I've pranged it a couple of times into different bits and bobs. I crashed into a field when the legs were on, and there was no issues whatsoever there. What I will say is I did try the headless mode out on it a couple of weeks ago, last week I think, on the weekend, and it was a very windy day, and basically the quad blew away from me. So I flicked it up into high rates and tried to bring it back, no avail. Put on the headless mode, and this is the bit I couldn't work out. It just kind of flew and then just banged straight into the ground. I didn't get what that was about or how that even come around happening, you know. So, you know, apart from that, again, there's no issues or problems there with that. But maybe the heading wasn't right. I know that with these type of quadcopters, when you take off and you go forward, you have to head off to one particular place. I think it's just so the memory maybe on the quadcopter can bring it back. I'm not 100% on that, but I can find out. But yeah, apart from that, you know, there's been no issues, there's been no problems. You know, if anything did come back to report, then I would, you know, even with the motors, even with carrying the 110 grams extra weight from the GoPro mounted on the quadcopter, I'm getting no issues whatsoever with hot motors after. They're just still cool. They're still cool. There's no problems. Wind with it is a big issue, I think. If you're in a wind surplus like 10 miles per hour plus, just be prepared to fight that thing. You're going to fight that quadcopter back to you the best you can, because I think it's because it's so big, and the power's not really there, I don't think, in the wind. I think when the GoPro's not on there's no issues and it'll just come straight back to you. But when it's on there mounted, it is a bit of a problem really. But yeah, apart from that, like I say, nothing really. So if you've got any other questions or comments, you know, I always write back as soon as I can. As soon as I can get on the internet, I'll always write back. But I'm going to keep uploading my flights, keep putting them up on my channel. So if you still want to see how it's performing, how it's coming, what I'll do is in about 2 weeks time I'll do a month review on how my thoughts are then, to see if anything's changed. But yeah, well, thanks for watching anyway. Cheers, thank you.